In the vast sprawling galaxy, the name human is more myth than reality. Across countless star systems and alien civilizations, stories circulate in hushed tones, tales of a species once feared and admired, whose existence shaped the early, cosmic age. Yet for centuries humanity has been absent, seemingly wiped from history as if swallowed by the void itself. These stories have taken on the quality of legends, exaggerated, mysterious, and sometimes dismissed as folklore by even the most scholarly historians. The story begins through the eyes of Kale, a historian from the Zilari species, known for their curiosity and dedication to uncovering lost knowledge. Kale works in the vast archives of the Galactic Council, a coalition of the most advanced civilizations in the galaxy. His latest research revolves around an ancient artifact recently recovered from a remote, abandoned space station orbiting a dying star. This artifact, a compact device etched with cryptic symbols, is unlike any known technology. Initial scans reveal it contains fragmented recordings and data streams that suggest a connection to the lost human civilization. Intrigued and cautious, Kale begins piecing together the puzzle. The more he investigates, the more he realizes that the tales of humanity may have been closer to reality than anyone dared to believe. Meanwhile, the galaxy is in a tense state. Various alien powers hold divergent opinions on humanity's legacy. Some view humans as aggressive conquerors who once threatened galactic peace. Others see them as pioneers and explorers who advanced science and diplomacy. Many dismiss the idea of their return as dangerous superstition. Suddenly, the long silence from humanity is broken. Deep space monitoring stations detect a series of faint but unmistakably artificial signals emanating from beyond the edge of known space. These signals match the unique patterns associated with human technology, something the galaxy hasn't encountered in centuries. Alarm and excitement ripple through the Galactic Council. These signals are mysterious, encrypted with layers of data that hint at both a warning and a message of hope. Kyle, alongside a team of xenolinguists and cryptographers, works feverishly to decode the transmissions. The galaxy watches and waits, divided between anticipation and dread. As Kale delves deeper, he discovers that the signals come from an uncharted region known as the Void Frontier, a sector rumored to be dangerous and avoided by most spacefarers. The discovery challenges all previous beliefs about humanity's fate. Were they truly destroyed, or did they hide themselves away, watching and waiting? Amid growing political unrest, various factions begin preparing for what might come. Some seek to make contact and establish peace, while others build defenses, suspecting a possible invasion. The whispers of old legends gain renewed vigor as star systems reinforce their fleets and armaments. Kale's journey from academic observer to key figure in the unfolding mystery represents the first step in an epic revelation. His determination to uncover the truth about humanity not only threatens to rewrite history, but may also hold the key to the galaxy's survival. The part ends with a dramatic scene. Kyle and his team finally decode a partial message, an ancient human phrase transmitted repeatedly. "We've returned, the galaxy must prepare." The fleet, once only a legend, is no longer a myth. This sets the stage for the galaxy's uneasy awakening to a new chapter, where humanity's return could either unite or shatter everything the civilizations have built in their absence. The galaxy is still reeling from the shock of the mysterious human signals detected at the edge of known space. As tensions simmer, the story deepens, focusing on uncovering humanity's lost past and the stirring signs of their return. Kale, the Zilari historian, is at the heart of this discovery. Fueled by the cryptic message decoded at the end of Part 1, Kale and his team intensify their research, poring over scattered fragments of ancient records, relics, and encrypted data caches scattered across the galaxy. These relics, often dismissed as myths or misinterpreted by previous scholars, begin to paint a clearer picture of humanity's legacy. They find records of humanity's extraordinary resilience and ingenuity, stories of humans who survived planetary cataclysms, engineered starships capable of bending space, and engaged in battles against formidable alien forces. These accounts speak of humans not just as explorers or conquerors, but as legends forged in fire and conflict, unyielding and unpredictable. The galaxy's factions react in varied ways to these revelations. Some see hope in the humans' return, believing their advanced technology and indomitable spirit could help stabilize fragile alliances and defend against looming threats. Others remain wary, recalling the centuries-old conflicts attributed to human expansion and the many worlds caught in their wars. Old grudges and fear breed suspicion and mistrust. Meanwhile, human scout ships begin to appear at the fringes of the galaxy, stealthy and sleek, evading detection until their presence can no longer be ignored. These ships are unlike any known designs. They combine advanced stealth technology with powerful weaponry and rapid propulsion systems. Their sudden, silent arrival sends shockwaves through military command centers and political assemblies alike. The scout ships don't immediately engage in hostile actions. Instead, they broadcast a simple, enigmatic message on open channels. "We've come home." This statement puzzles the galaxy. Does it mean humans are returning to reclaim old territories, seeking peace, or warning of something more dire? Amidst the growing speculation, Kale is granted unprecedented access to a captured scout ship by an uneasy alliance of galactic leaders. Inside, he finds not only cutting-edge technology but also clues to the humans' motivations. The ship's databanks contain logs of reconnaissance missions, as well as encrypted files referencing a return mission, a plan orchestrated long ago to re-emerge only when the galaxy faced a particular threat. Kale's investigations reveal a galaxy on the brink of turmoil. Several remote systems report unusual disturbances, strange energy surges and disappearances of ships, signs that something ancient and dangerous may be stirring beyond the void frontier. The humans' return appears closely linked to this threat, hinting they have knowledge or experience the rest of the galaxy lacks. Political leaders convene emergency councils to discuss the implications. Some push for immediate diplomatic contact with the humans, hoping to forge alliances. Others prepare for conflict, wary that humanity's return could mean conquest or revenge. The tension escalates as the human fleet, still hidden, prepares to make a more visible entrance. Kale's role becomes crucial as a mediator and interpreter, bridging ancient knowledge and the present crisis. His belief in the truth behind the legends drives him to advocate for cautious optimism while preparing for worst-case scenarios. Part 2 closes. The galaxy watches with bated breath. The scout ship's quiet presence on the horizon signals that the myths were real, and the legends of humanity are about to be tested once again. The question hangs in the air. Will humanity be saviors, conquerors, or something entirely unexpected? The galaxy's collective anxiety reaches a fever pitch as the first massive human warships emerge from the hidden depths of the void frontier, shattering centuries of uncertainty and speculation. The fleet's sudden appearance is a revelation that no alien civilization was prepared for, a display of raw power, advanced technology, and undeniable intent. These warships are unlike anything seen before. Their sleek, intimidating designs combine form and function in ways that far surpass the best of alien engineering. They move with silent grace, yet carry weapons capable of decimating entire fleets. The ships emit an aura of calculated menace, but also of purpose. They have come for something critical. News of the fleet's emergence spreads quickly. Galactic governments and military commands scramble to understand the implications. Some view the arrival as an invasion. Others suspect a desperate plea for alliance against an unknown threat. Throughout this chaos, Kale remains a vital figure, acting as a bridge between fearful alien leaders and the mysterious humans. Kale is invited aboard one of the human warships, an unprecedented gesture signaling the humans' desire for communication and possibly peace. On board, he meets Captain Thera Valen, a human officer whose calm confidence and sharp intellect captivate him. Through lengthy discussions and shared history, Kale learns the truth behind humanity's disappearance and their sudden return. Captain. Velen reveals that humanity withdrew into the void frontier centuries ago, after a cataclysmic war with an ancient enemy known as the Xylar. This enemy, a near-immortal species with devastating powers, had nearly annihilated humanity and now threatens the entire galaxy once more. The fleet's return is not to conquer but to protect, a last stand prepared long ago, waiting for the right moment to intervene. The humans bring advanced technology and battle-hardened experience. Their fleet is designed for survival and rapid response, capable of fighting on multiple fronts. They offer to share their knowledge and resources with the Galactic Council, proposing an alliance against the returning threat. However, not all alien factions are willing to accept this offer. Deep-seated mistrust of humanity's past and fear of their overwhelming power lead some to reject cooperation outright. Meanwhile, Kyle works tirelessly to mediate between the factions, hoping to unify the galaxy before the shadow of war descends. His unique access to human commanders and his knowledge of ancient history make him indispensable in navigating the complex political landscape. The human fleet begins joint training exercises with allied alien forces, demonstrating their willingness to cooperate despite lingering suspicion. These exercises also reveal the stark contrast between human adaptability and alien rigidity. Humans innovate quickly under pressure, their tactical flexibility and unpredictable strategies earning grudging respect. Amid these tense developments, mysterious attacks intensify on outlying colonies, confirming the ancient enemy's return is imminent. The galaxy faces a dire choice: unite with humanity and fight together, or fall divided and face destruction. The chapter ends with the human fleet fully visible on the galactic map, no longer a legend or whisper, but a formidable reality. As the stars seem to hold their breath, Kale reflects on the fragile hope that humanity's return might herald not an era of conquest, but a new age of cooperation and survival. The fleet's emergence marks a turning point. The galaxies, past, present, and future, collide in a moment of suspense and possibility. Humanity is back, and with them comes a storm that will change everything. With the formidable human fleet now a visible and undeniable presence in the galaxy, the fragile peace among the alien civilizations begins to strain under the weight of old fears and new uncertainties. The question on everyone's lips is the same: are the humans allies returning to help, or invaders coming to reclaim or conquer? The uneasy truce between the humans and various alien factions is tested almost immediately. Border systems where humans scout or establish forward bases become flashpoints for tension. Skirmishes erupt between alien patrols suspicious of human intentions and human forces guarding their advances. Though no large-scale battles occur yet, the atmosphere is charged with distrust and fear. Kyle, who has become a respected intermediary, understands that the future depends on bridging this gap. He travels between political hubs and military outposts, working to quell fears and misinformation. However, the task is complicated by covert actors on both sides, seeking to destabilize peace for their own gain. Kyle uncovers a shadowy conspiracy aimed at provoking open conflict between humans and aliens. This group includes alien warlords who resent the humans' return and human extremists who distrust alien intentions. Their goal is to sabotage diplomatic efforts and push the galaxy into war, hoping to exploit the chaos to seize power. Meanwhile, the humans begin demonstrating their value as potential allies. In a surprising move, a human task force intervenes in a sudden attack on an important alien city by unknown assailants, using their advanced technology and tactics to save countless lives. This act of defense begins to shift public opinion and soften some of the hardest skeptics. Despite these positive steps, many remain wary. The human way of war, quick, adaptive, and ruthless when necessary, clashes with the more traditional, rigid military doctrines of many alien species. These differences breed friction during joint exercises, creating moments of frustration but also mutual learning. Kyle witnesses friendships and grudging respect growing between human soldiers and alien warriors. These personal bonds underscore the potential for unity but also highlight how much remains to be overcome. The fear of betrayal lingers like a shadow over every alliance meeting. All the while, reports of the ancient enemy's activity grow more alarming. Remote colonies and trade routes experience strange disruptions and attacks, confirming that a looming threat is real and closing in. The shared danger forces reluctant allies to consider cooperation more seriously. Kale works with both human and alien leaders to form a tentative coalition, one that balances mutual suspicion with a shared goal of survival. They begin coordinated defense strategies, pooling intelligence and technology to prepare for the coming storm. The political landscape remains volatile. Some factions push for preemptive strikes against the humans, while others argue for full integration of their forces. Kyle's role as mediator becomes more critical than ever, as he must navigate complex negotiations and prevent sabotage from derailing fragile alliances. The chapter closes with a poignant scene. Kyle stands overlooking a joint human-alien military base bustling with activity. The signs of distrust are still there, but so is a spark of hope. The humans are no longer mythical invaders nor distant legends. They are partners in a galaxy teetering on the edge of war and survival. The question remains unanswered. Are they allies or invaders? But the answer will soon be forced by the coming battle, where survival will depend on trust forged in fire. The uneasy coalition forged between the humans and the alien civilizations faces its greatest test as the ancient enemy, known only as the Xylar, finally reveals itself, shattering any remaining illusions of peace. This part plunges the galaxy into chaos and forces allies and former rivals alike to confront the terrifying reality that legends were warnings, not just stories. The Xylar emerge from the void frontier with brutal efficiency and devastating power. Their ships are dark, biomechanical, horrors unlike anything the galaxy has encountered before. Their arrival is accompanied by waves of destruction across border worlds and outlying colonies, leaving shattered fleets and burning planets in their wake. Entire star systems are overwhelmed, forcing the reluctant alliance to act swiftly or face annihilation. Kale witnesses firsthand the scale of devastation as he travels to frontline worlds. The alien commanders and human officers coordinate desperate defense strategies, pooling their resources and technologies to hold back the tide. Despite their advanced capabilities, the coalition forces struggle against the Xylar's relentless assault and uncanny tactics. The humans' return, once questioned with suspicion, now becomes a beacon of hope. Their innovative tactics, adaptive battle formations and advanced weaponry inflict surprising damage on the Xylar. Yet, even with their best efforts, the enemy's true strength remains a mystery, and the threat continues to grow. Political tensions flare under the pressure of war. Some factions blame humans for attracting the Xylar's wrath, arguing their long absence was a shield that kept the galaxy safe. Others accuse alien leaders of failing to heed the warnings hidden in the legends of humanity. These fractures threaten to unravel the fragile alliance just as unity is most desperately needed. Amidst this turmoil, Kale uncovers critical intelligence revealing the Xylar's ultimate goal: to seize control of an ancient, galaxy-spanning technology buried deep within a lost system. This technology, if activated, could grant the Xylar near-omnipotent power, capable of reshaping the galaxy according to their will. The revelation sparks a race to locate and secure the ancient site. Human and alien forces combine their skills and knowledge for a daring mission to reach the lost system before the Xylar. Kale joins the expedition, using his historical expertise and connections to guide the team through forgotten star charts and perilous regions of space. The journey is fraught with danger. Ambushes, sabotage, and internal distrust challenge the coalition at every turn. Yet it also forges unexpected bonds, with alien warriors learning from human resilience and humans gaining respect for the unique strengths of their allies. The climax of Part 5 sees the coalition arriving at the ancient system just as the Xylar launch their final assault. In a fierce battle beneath the ruins of a vanished civilization, the combined forces fight desperately to prevent the enemy from activating the catastrophic technology. Though battered and pushed to their limits, the coalition manages to thwart the Xylar's plan at great cost. The victory is bittersweet, with heavy losses that remind everyone of the stakes involved. As the dust settles, Kyle reflects on how far the galaxy has come, from legends and suspicion to shared sacrifice and hope. Humanity's return, once feared as a threat, now symbolizes a new dawn of cooperation in the face of an existential enemy. Part 5 ends with the Xylar retreating, but not defeated, promising that the war is far from over. The coalition must prepare for the next wave, knowing that only unity and trust can secure the galaxy's future. After the brutal confrontation with the Xylar, and the narrow victory to prevent the activation of the ancient galaxy-spanning technology, the galaxy stands at a crossroads. The fragile coalition forged in fire has survived, but the war is far from over. Part 6 captures the aftermath, the reckoning, and the dawning of a new era that will redefine the legacy of humanity and the galaxy itself. The coalition, now strengthened by shared sacrifice and hard-earned trust, begins to rebuild and reorganize. Former skeptics of humanity openly acknowledge the humans' crucial role in the survival of countless worlds. The once dreaded legends become a source of inspiration, proof that strength, resilience, and unity can turn the tide even in the darkest times. KL, having grown from a historian and scholar into a vital diplomat and strategist, continues to play a key role. His unique insight into human history and his relationships with leaders from multiple species position him as a crucial bridge between cultures. Kyle pushes for deeper integration of human and alien forces, advocating for joint academies, shared technology development, and combined governance structures. Meanwhile, the humans themselves begin to reveal more about their past and their future ambitions. Captain Tharavellan and other leaders share stories of humanity's near destruction and exile to the void frontier, where they rebuilt their civilization in secrecy and isolation. This history explains their cautious approach and the immense effort behind their return. The galaxy watches as humanity unveils new technologies adapted from their hidden worlds, advanced energy shields, adaptive AI commanders, and starships capable of unprecedented speed and maneuverability. These advancements offer hope not just for defense but for exploration and growth, hinting at a future where humans and aliens might expand beyond known space together. Despite the optimism, Kale and the coalition remain vigilant. The Xylar threat, though pushed back, is not destroyed. Their shadow looms large, and their ability to adapt and strike remains formidable. The coalition sets in motion long-term strategies to track and contain the Xylar, developing intelligence networks and rapid response teams. Politically, the galaxy moves toward a new era of cooperation. A galactic assembly is formed, incorporating human voices alongside representatives from the major alien species. This governing body is tasked with maintaining peace, coordinating defense, and managing resources equitably. No small feat given the history of mistrust and conflict. Culturally, the story of humanity's return sparks a renaissance of legends and myths. Artists, poets, and historians from various species begin to reinterpret ancient tales with new perspectives, celebrating the unity born from crisis. Kale himself publishes a comprehensive chronicle, bridging the gap between myth and reality, and inspiring future generations. The final scenes focus on the human fleet, now a symbol of hope rather than fear, embarking on peaceful missions of exploration and aid across the galaxy. Kyle stands on the bridge of a flagship, gazing at the stars with a sense of cautious optimism. The humans are no longer just legends. They are leaders and partners in a vast and complex galactic community. The story closes on a hopeful note. Though the galaxy will face many challenges ahead, the return of humanity has rekindled the spirit of resilience and cooperation. The legends have been reborn, not as conquerors or invaders, but as a united force standing ready to face the unknown. Together,